So you want to take these guys to your home?
Yeah, I do.
I don't know how. I'll have to walk on the.
They can go in the waterhole if the horses can.
Okay. It goes up pretty fast.
Right, waiting for the thing to start. Put them in the big open horse pen rather than the stables. They can go in the waterhole if the horses can.
Okay. It goes up pretty fast.
Right, waiting for the thing to start. Put them in the big open horse pen rather than the stables. They can go in the waterhole if the horses can.
Man, he's dead. Okay.
Right, okay, we should be live now. We just share the video out. Do you want to load it up on your phone? Or whatever?
Alright.
So friends, we're all here again today. Sorry about that, start was a bit chaotic. It wouldn't start and then it started randomly. I apologise. I'm not here on my own today, I'm here with a friend actually. If you guys watched yesterday's stream, this is my friend that was talking to me a lot yesterday. He's here, shall we say hello? Snake? Can you hear me, Snake?
Yeah.
You can, okay. Is it coming through alright on your end?
Yeah. Seems fine.
So you are watching it on your end, yeah?
Yes.
Yes. Is the audio alright? Can you hear yourself okay?
Everything seems fine now.
Right, okay. This horse is slow, man. Why is skeleton horses always so really slow? Are you lagging at all?
Only when I like mine stuff.
Only when you what?
I mine things or fight.
These skeleton horses are so slow, it's insane. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not here alone today. Decided to do another stream since yesterday was so fun. Snake offered to join me. We've been playing together quite a lot of the evening, but I said I wasn't going live till 9, and he's like, alright, okay. Well, there's a chance that he might not be here for the entire stream due to some prior commitments. Is that all the skeleton horses, or is there still one over there?
There's still one back here.
I brought one over. How many did you bring? 2 over or 1?
I brought one.
Oh, that means there's still 2 over there then. We'll get back over to you. So yeah, once again on the Xbox 360 world, playing some survival Minecraft. This time not by myself. Same time as last night. Although we might be doing some different things tonight. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. This over here is
Quick, go to bed.
I'm sleeping. I'm sleeping. Just dive bomb into the bed. Why are you 1 with the chest?
It's just right.
That poor fox getting mauled by the wolves. I'm not fussed about it. Or then mine's gonna die. Because there's a trident drowned. They just hit it for half its health. So what's the plan you've got going on here then? Is it going to be a keep or something, or is it a castle?
I started with just one. Well, I just started building my house, and then I decided to build a wall. I planned with like a dock, and I'm not too sure what this is. Probably just some walls like you can walk into and walk on top of.
You know, you could do a bridge out across here that goes out to there.
That's a good idea, and I'm probably going to do that now.
Yeah, you're welcome. I love how you just got a tower placed on top of the ravine.
And then, of course, I will have these 4 towers. Tower up there, 2 towers back here, and actually 6 towers.
Can you hear me? Hello? Snake?
Yeah.
Can you hear me, yeah? I don't think it likes running Discord in the background.
Hello?
Hello?
Yes.
I don't think it's liking running Discord in the background. I'm going to transfer you to the Xbox.
Hello?
Hello? Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me? I'm on my phone now.
Yeah, it sounds a lot worse.
Yeah, it will do. Hold on a second. Right, how's that sound now? How's it sound now? Hello? Hello, how's it sound now? It's going to be better than the phone, worse than the Xbox. Or worse than the computer. Because I'm on the headset now through the Xbox. I do, yes, because it's annoying when people fight each other. I've bad experiences with it. Yeah, no, I was having to fix the issues. It's lagging again. Why is the stream lagging? Is it lagging for you? Oh no, hold on. It's buffering for me. Is it back on again? Is it back on again? For me it is. Oh, hold on. Are we live still? Are we live? Things are moving on the screen, so I assume we're still live. It's just I'm standing still. Might have to refresh the live. No, you do, maybe, because it could be that you're playing replay. That you're on replay. Like replay past content. Sorry folks, I am new to this still. I've never had someone else use Discord when I'm streaming. I've never had it through Xbox. So I've learnt that OBS doesn't like operating when Discord's got a call going on. So that's good to know. Right, yeah, it's live, I can hear it. Do you want to just turn it down now? Right, I don't know if I can hear myself or not, I don't know. We're just running in circles while we try and discuss this madness. It's running smoother now that Discord's not openly running in the background. It's still open, but it's not like actively consuming passive. If that makes sense. Because when I had the call running, it was consuming its own RAM, where it was also trying to operate the connection between me and you. It's a fair delay still. Alright, let's get back to what I was doing. Alright, the dark oak that I borrowed is back in the chest. It's planks now, but it's back in the chest. Yeah, no worries. Yeah, I can imagine. I'll put a lead in your chest if you want it. And a bone, some rotten flesh and stuff. Yeah, there's a tapping noise coming from, I think it might be possibly you breathing or something, or you hitting your keyboard maybe. Yeah, it's your mouse. It's fine. It doesn't bother me. I'm just saying if someone mentions it, then that's where it's coming from. I'm heading back over to my place to continue mining that hill, I guess. Unless you fancy taking a break from building and going on an excursion for mud. That's fine by me. I don't mind. Although you might want to go to sleep in a minute. Might be able to, might not be able to, I don't know. Meanwhile, I'm going to eat 3 whole chickens. Yeah, you're going to make it barely. At least to this side of the river. Yeah, it's no worries. I'll just make it into a highway, a horse highway, rather than a railway. That consumes food though. If you put ice down and have horses, they run stupid fast. Yeah. I'm in the wrong house. Hold on. Just run over here. I just realised there's no skirt on that. I'll have to fix that in a minute. Why are you in my... Sleeping in my bed, eh? I see how it is. I just realised that your name's display... You just picked my bed up, my guy. I just hope that your name doesn't get me flagged. Because your name's showing up. YouTube. Yeah, your name's showing up. Yeah, it is. I can't... There's nothing I can do about it the way the Xbox works. Because of the first 3 digits of your name, or characters of your name, just think about it. Don't know if it's intentional. It might not be. It's not saying it's intentional or not. It doesn't bother me. I'm just saying that YouTube might not see it that way. No, the very beginning of your name in the on Discord. Yeah, but it's the first 3 digits specifically. That's true. I'm just saying that it's possible. I hope it doesn't, but it's possible. The stone's over here in these chests. Take from this one first. Yeah. I gave you a shulker box. It's in your house. If you need another one, I can get you another one. I want to see this as well. Come on, where's your house? What house did I assign to you? You get cold, getting warmer. Very warm. Yeah, you go, you found it. Yeah, no, it's fine. Make sure you shut the doors. God damn it. I didn't mean to, I meant to close it, but you closed it before I did. Other well. What exactly are you looking for? Question. keep trying to punch me. Well, it's a good job that I have it turned off then, otherwise my arm would be broken by now. So you are hearable on the stream, right? I'm just making sure you're loud enough that everyone can hear you. Could you hear... Yeah. Well, not everyone has the best mic. Unfortunately. I need some acacia stairs or something. So I'll come down to you anyway. When you get a spare opportunity, do you want to just share the stream out in a few places that you know of that you can share it to, just so we can get some people in here? Since you're in the stream itself, you can't be in chat. You don't have to do it right away. Just I know you said you were fine doing it, so. Maybe put it in our clan Discord server. Oh, and this thing's buffering again. Is it buffering for you? And now it's gone again. It's playing again. It's not live. I don't know. My thing's not live. Stone. Yes. No worries. Oh, I'm anyway half that as well. God damn it. Not placed. You just have to do in the lower precinct. There is a stone cutter where the. Remember I showed you where the flowers were. It's in that room there. It should be. If there's one, it'll be in there. So you fall off your scaffolding and at first you don't succeed. You just try again. And when you fall off scaffolding a second time, you know you screwed up because you're about to die. Why are you looking through chests? It should already be placed. There should be one already placed, I said. God damn it, Snake. The lower precinct, the big one with the librarians in it, where I'm standing right now. The one that's got a tunnel going through the centre of it. It's in here. I'm standing right in front of it. No worries. It's making a noise and I can hear the noise through your mic, so that means they can as well. That's annoying. How did that scaffolding end all the way over there? Me, I was just fixing a mistake I made at my house. What you need something? No, I'm not building it, I need to keep flattening it. Huh. Jump on the roof. Huh. Oh, balls, balls, balls. So, ladies and gentlemen, how are we all feeling today? I'm feeling quite good, to be honest. I'm very psyched to be streaming again, I'll be honest. We had some technical difficulties at the start, and about 10 minutes ago, so... But that appears to be resolved now. God damn it. I'm just mining through the wall. Should probably put these stuff away, actually. That I'm carrying around on me. If you got some good progress, tell me and I'll come have a look. So, coming back to something I brought up randomly yesterday. Since you're here now and you weren't here for it then, I randomly brought up aliens yesterday when I was not sure what to talk about. What's your take on aliens? All right, so you're an unbeliever then. Interesting. Well, some people would say that action is being taken because there's witness accounts and stuff, and there's certain people that believe the government already know aliens are among us, and they have contact. Exactly. So the fact that people think that the aliens are in contact with the government, and the government just hasn't told us. So maybe because they're technically the ones in charge. Not as... I mean, I guess, you know, it's an interesting debate. Interesting debate. I'll give it that. Yeah, because that can affect it. Well, in certain books of the Bible, there's things mentioned that didn't make it to the final cut, because the Bible is only a small cut of the amount of books that could have gone into it. Yes, but there's no one alive today who can 100% confirm the Bible's telling the truth. I do know King David exists. I'm just saying, this is an interesting conversation, but it is historical information, but at the same time, it's still biased. Yeah, I know this. I know this. We should probably try and not get too deep into it because otherwise we might end up causing problems for people. Yeah. I'm not. To me personally, I'm pagan. I'm not opposed to the objection like the objection of a creator. I just don't think they're all powerful. Yes, which is why I say when I believe in a creator, I don't believe in a god. Yeah, I believe a lot of. This is no jab to anyone. I believe a lot of what the Bible says is either misportrayed or is completely like wrong, or if some of it can be straight out lies. I'm not saying all of it is. I'm not saying most of it is. I'm saying some of it is. Well, I can't think. I'm not going to give any examples right here and now because I'll just upset people that watch this back and we're buffering again. Yeah, it should fix it. I'm just walking around in circles. I believe a lot of what the Bible says has roots in truth. That's another good question. What defines truth? Something that actually happened or something that is perceived to have actually happened? Well, actually, there's apparently, I don't know if you know much about Assassin's Creed. Well, the whole concept of the games is you live through this thing called genetic memory. You observe the memories of people from before they passed on their lineage. Yeah, and so you can let's say you had access to the DNA, full DNA of your, or let's say yourself. You could view the memories of your father or your grandfather or his father or even his mother up until the point where that DNA was then passed on to the next generation. there is reason. There's a good chat and reason to believe that there's actually a possibility to actually happen. That it can actually be done in the real life. Because genetic memory is something that's proven to exist in some capacity. Not to the extent that Assassin's Creed takes it, but it's possible that Assassin's Creed isn't far off the truth. Yeah. That's believed to be the Sumerians, isn't it? Well, actually, they found evidence of a meteor that did in fact strike the Earth 64 billion years ago. They found the crater. They found the ash layer. There's still no way to... Once again, with history, there's no way to 100% prove it. Saying there's no way to 100% prove the Bible, either. All sorts of things could do that. Which is why the amount of fossilised evidence, the statistic was only about 5% of what actually have existed in the world. Well, there is evidence of the worldwide flood. There's some people that say that there was a civilization that existed before the worldwide flood, and it was because of the flood that they no longer existed. There is evidence of said flood. That is true. That I've not seen that, but I have heard something similar. You can't Cardian radiate a rock. Yeah, you mean cartilage. Oh. Right. That's based on human perception. That's based on the perception that all whatever it is behaves the same. Well, not necessarily. Not necessarily. There is entirely a possibility that there is life that we have not found yet or that maybe we have found yet, we haven't observed the fact that it doesn't behave in the same way. Because there's something that exists that shouldn't exist. It's a single-celled organism as big as your hand, and it doesn't make any sense. Well, the Bible has changed, actually. That's incorrect. But there's still the Bible. With most of the Bibles that are printed now are rewrites. That's what I'm referring to. Yes, but this is what I'm saying. There's still no way to know what the original thing said, because apparently it's written. A lot of it's written from letters. Well, actually, I haven't got the numbers to reference, but I. Believe in neither. I believe, I also said, I believe there could have been a creator, but they weren't all knowing. They weren't all powerful, they weren't all knowing. They could die like the rest of us, but they still created what we are now. Yes, we're playing a game that's been created by another person with artificial life forms that live inside of it. There's no one saying we're not code. Okay, here's the $1 million question. Who created the creator? Well, once again, this is why I say it's not God. This is why I say that, at least. Well, we create all the time. We create all the time. Someone... I don't know how else to say it. I just, in order for something to be a god, you have to have faith in it. Yeah. Which is fair enough. But once again, there's the opposing question, whereas if no one believes in something, does it even exist? Millions of kids and adults, in fact, believe in Santa Claus. Yet there's no evidence to say he exists. He was a real person, but that's not the point. There's the actual factual nature of it. For all intents and purposes, it proves my point. Santa Claus was a real person. His name was Chris Pringle, and he lived in Russia. He did. He did. It's also part. He did. He was a toy maker. His name was Chris Pringle, and he lived in Russia. The original version of Santa Claus was a guy called Chris Pringle who used to deliver toys to the children who didn't get anything. Which is what I'm saying about the Bible. No, the Bible is based on manuscripts written by real people who believed in something. Just because they believed in it and other people believe they believed in it doesn't necessarily make it true. I'm not knocking you for believing in it. Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying that I don't believe in it because there's too many flaws. I've listed a few of them already. The truth to me is something which can be undeniably, there is no question that can be asked about it. To quote a famous video game series, nothing is true, everything is permitted. Assassin's Creed reference, quoting back to ourselves. I mentioned it earlier, and I was like, you know what, that lines up too well. I believe reality itself is completely misunderstood. the other thing that bothers me about the whole, not even just Christianism, there was religions that existed before Christianity and Judaism. It started a long while after Jesus died. It wasn't until his disciples had I think all of his disciples had died, it even became to be known as Christianity. There's a good drama that I want to watch about the apostles of Christ after Christ died and how they all split up and they started preaching. What is truth? What defines truth? I think you asked me. I think. Same as something doesn't require to be true to be believed in. I know what you're saying. Or not believing in some cases. There is no way to answer that question in a reasonable manner. Although one thing that I can say is the fact to keep in mind is there's evidence for this, and it's been observed out. If you look at all of the renditions of the universe, yeah, no matter what you look at, if you zoom far enough out, it looks like a brain. And now here comes the question: just because something existed first and created the other things, does that necessarily make it a god? Because just because it came first and it may have the ability to end something or create something, does that necessarily? No one's saying that it itself couldn't have been created. Yes. But there came a point. Let's say for just saying sake that 100% truth, there was a god. He created it. He created the world. At what point did he stop? Because now, if we have free will, surely what we're creating is up to us. So why, and when did he stop? I've debated reading it, but roughly, yeah. The Book of Genesis, I know roughly, yeah. But Genesis means the end. But the word Genesis means the end. It's the end, is what what Genesis means. It means the end. The act of the end is Genesis. What? It's also the root word of the word genocide, which is the end of people. Ending of people. It's the root word. Genesis is the root word. Okay, time to make logic a factor in this. If God is all powerful and there's nothing he can't do, right? Could he create his own end? Yes, but the question is, if he could, then he would then he would no longer be existing. But if he couldn't, meaning he wouldn't, in some contexts, yeah. Yes, meaning he's not all powerful. He's powerful. Don't get me wrong. If he exists and he's I never said kill, because I believe you persist after death. I believe you persist after death. Then by saying he wouldn't, you're saying he couldn't. If it goes against what he's trying to do, then he can't. But he still persisted. He still persisted. When I say end himself, I don't mean kill himself. I mean he ends himself. He makes it so that there is no more anything in terms of Almighty. Okay. 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 You've opened this book of worms because you have. Okay. No, it says just one for me. One of them was me, one of them was you. Is it true that the Bible denounces the use of what is essentially the forces God created? In terms of, let's say, there's many words for it, but we'll just use the word magic as the base word to make this more simplified. Forces which God created, and God himself can be perceived to have wielded. Yeah. There is evidence that there are things that human abilities can pertain that not everyone has access to straight away. It's something which everyone has access to, but they have to learn to use. I'm talking about magic. What is genuinely referred to as magic. Yes. I know what Nephilim are, yeah, they're part man, part divine. But God created them. Well, in that sense, you just broke one of your earlier statements, where you said man could not create. No. If we're opening this tin of worms, you got to answer this properly. But in reality, do we really have a choice? Because if it's factual that we will end in the lake of fire, if that's the case, why has it not been said to us that's the case? Like in undefinable terms, right? In like non-questionable means, has it not been shown to us that that's the case? And then why? If it has, I don't think it has. I doubt it has. Otherwise, the world would be a very different place. Yes. What you're stating defies the concept of consciousness. Because in order for something or someone to exist and want things, they have to want to do things in their way. Right? Right, now I'm not finished. And if they don't, they're not enacting their will. And by not enacting their will in any capacity, right, they're not being true to themselves. And one of the first things God teaches, the preachers of Jesus teach, is to be true to yourself. That I know. Right. I'm not done yet. And so, if God wants everyone to love him, right, but he doesn't want to force it, why create a perpetual system in which a majority of the people that exist will never love you? What is love? I think love is, well, this is me personally talking in layman's terms because I don't think in English. Love is the want to have someone to connect. No, the want for someone to connect with. Right? Peaceful. Yeah, I can sense peaceful. I've been mining this mountain. I believe love is the act of thinking you would rather be with someone, whether it be sexual or not is not the question. You'd rather be in connection with someone than not. That's what I've just said. You'd rather be with someone because it feels correct for both individuals, not just one individual, for both individuals. Or more, if there's more than two, that's fine. Right? Yeah. Well, no. Because it's not true. It's based on a non... It's based on circumstantial. What I'm talking about is non-circumstantial. Then if he loves us, why would he condemn us? I've never once condemned God. But if you're saying because I use magic that I am condemning God, I disagree because magic. I don't hate someone based pure. I can't say I hate someone unless they give me a reason to. And as far as if God is the person that exists, He's never given me a reason to hate Him. If it's proper, then yes. I would believe if it's true, 100%. But he is condemning us, yeah, by giving us the choice. he's made us. He's made us into self. If he exists, he's made us into selfish beings. If you reject God by not following His law, I something like that, yeah. But He's never given us a reason to love Him. But I have no way of knowing for fact that He created me. I have evidence to suggest that He doesn't. I'm not going to get into that, it's a whole other kind of worms. But I have evidence just that He didn't create me. All I'm going to say is I have memories that don't persist to this existence. That's all I'm going to say. Uh, 10:33, yeah. The stream's been going on for about 87 minutes, maybe a bit longer. Yeah. I was waiting for someone to say, is this a podcast with Minecraft background footage? I don't trust you enough to get into it. I don't trust you enough to get into it in that sense. They persist to a version of reality which defies everything that should be possible. Everything that is said to be possible in this version of reality doesn't inherently apply where my memories come from. I'm saying if there is a God, He didn't create me. Because I existed before. I existed before I existed. I want to believe that you're telling that everything you're telling me. I believe that you believe what you're telling me, but I can't believe in it. I just can't, because it doesn't pertain to what I know to be true. Okay. Okay. If lies are part of see what you're saying. You can agree that you're saying lies are part of nature. The nature that God, the way that the nature that God entailed to us, lies are a part of it, right? Now, just yes or no. Then what are you saying? Herbivores. But you just said a minute ago the Bible says there will be false truths. Then why would God want to be loved by something that's, in your own words, perverted? You're contradicting yourself. He wants us to love him unconditionally. But yet we're given the choice. Right? Let me explain. Right? By having the condition of us loving him is that we have to choose to either live to ourselves or live for him. Therefore meaning that love is not unconditional. By just logic. Pure logic. But no man is perfect. So what you're saying then is he loves you until you die. What if I choose, because you can't tell me this isn't the case, what if I choose not to leave this plane? Oh, so you're going to try and tell me you don't believe in ghosts? Okay. Alright, okay. That depends on your definition of demon. Not in my book. A demon is just a classification of entity. Nothing more, nothing less. I see Satanism as a form of Christianity, to be completely fair. I just see it as worship. I know a little bit about it. Why does the devil hate God? I know that there was a disagreement and then because of it he was just thrown out. Lucifer, Samael, then Lucifer, then apparently somehow it became the devil. No, I don't think it is. Defamation? There's no... It's... No. I know of a river called Euphrates, but that's about it. You can hear moans, apparently, according to the beliefs. But who's saying that they will do that? But you just said Jesus was God a minute ago. soul, spirit, and mind. But one of the main tenets of Christianity is there is only one God. It's all too convoluted to be true. Some people aren't. But who's to say it's sin? I don't think that even the Bible doesn't inherently say anything. It says it all in metaphors. I don't believe I have. Not in the sense that I believe sin to exist. Sin is something that's rooted in inherent evil. Something is done with true evil intent that makes a sin. You can't tell me that's wrong. That's my belief. I know what that is. I believe the perceptions of good and evil are completely misfounded. I truly believe that's the case. You just said it right. There is no such thing as 100% truth. That's a deduction that I've made based on everything you've told me and everything that I know to be true. Because for me it has more value. If everything you're saying is in fact the truth, right, then I would need 100% guarantee that it's the case. Because otherwise, I would not be happy. I could not be happy. I was raised in a semi-Christian household, for God's sake. Jesus never used the word Christian, so that you just lied. I would love him if he proved that he was real. No. If he was a real, like, actually caring individual, he wouldn't care if I loved him or not. He'd only care about those that do love him. Then he defies his own existence. Sorry everybody, this took a really weird turn. hopefully it's enjoyable to watch. He's returned, everybody. I was just... say again? I was just saying that I apologise for the weird turn this took, but... I don't mind it at all either. I'm just saying that if anyone doesn't know what's going on, is that we started talking about aliens. Yeah. 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 I can see one of the things I can do is because of the nature of my existence is I can see without having to use my eyes. I can. What makes something inherently negative? holding us up to the standard to people who haven't existed properly for God knows how long. But you realise that the dinosaur bones that are found, yeah, have no bone in them. There's no bone present. That's because it was frozen. It was put into a potential state of hibernation through the cold. Mammoths didn't exist millions of years ago. They only died. They only stopped existing. Some people would say they still exist, but 2024. Jesus. A dragon is a dragon. A monster. I believe dragons exist. A dragon. Okay, but you gotta remember that the book was designed by man. Because it's evolved into the way it needs to be for the time period that it's in. It did. It did. I believe in golems, so... Golems. Yeah. Sentient rocks. Constructs made of rock. Yes. There's the same historical evidence of these things existing is in the Bible. I can't remember which book it is, but it's one of the books has reference to God damn it. And they're referred to as automatons. Like I said, I'm not opposed to the idea of a creator. I just don't think a creator exists in the capacity that everyone says it does. Well, yeah, I can understand that, and I think you have the capacity to believe that, and I think I should equally have the capacity to not believe that, and I don't think I should be condemned for that, because my logical brain tells me if you can't see it, don't believe it. You can actually if you choose to. I also believe science is misguided, so there's that fact. I never said they're both wrong, I said they're both misguided. Some of it is true, some of it isn't. You're taking what I said to literally. When it comes to basic principles, I can Yes, but no one has the right to say the Bible is the truth. No one has that capacity. But testimony of what is what you try is my question. I believe what they think they see, what they think they're seeing, and what they're seeing aren't the same thing. The fact that we can even argue about the fact of that there being sin proves that it's not a concrete fact. In your opinion. Therefore, I shouldn't be expected, as an individual, to believe in... If I was to suddenly, alright, okay, I believe you now, yeah, I would never be happy again, because I could not comprehend the idea of me as an individual believing in something, yeah, and talking to something that's never going to talk back. What if that's the paradox? Because if I can never believe in it without having valid reason to, yes, by that logic I am incapable of believing in it. I shouldn't be punished for that. I don't believe anything can exist in that capacity. Some infinities are bigger than other infinities. Well, there is, right, if there's infinite numbers, right, infinity isn't a number. Google it. Yes, but some infinities are bigger than other infinities because there's infinite numbers, but there's also infinite numbers between the numbers. Yeah. Yes, but in order for something to exist in infinite capacity, it would be overwhelmed. It's an overwhelming prospect for anything to have sentience in. I disagree with that fact. I disagree. Once again, I disagree. I just believe thought patterns differ between races. I think that term's wrong, for the record. The term animal is wrong. Yes, humans are animals. Full stop. No. insects. That's an incorrect statement. You're misquoting science. Something that breathes. I need to AFK. I'll be right back. I'll be right back, guys. Right, I'm back, everybody. Sorry, the dog had to go out, and I can't leave her to not go outside, because then we had to clean up the mess. I'm back, Snake. It's not there, apparently. I'll tell you what, everybody, we're going to call it there, I think. I've just looked at the time and realised it's getting quite late over here in the UK. So that's going to be it from me for the day. I apologise if it's not been your cup of tea. But I hope it's been entertaining for those of you that enjoyed that sort of thing. It's been a unorthodox pagan talking to a devout Christian in some I suppose in some fashions. I shall catch you all in the next one.